Just a stone's throw away from the Long Island Railroad Station in Baldwin sits a tiny amusement park called Nunley's. For over 55 years, the park has delighted generations of Nassau County families with its half-dozen or so kiddie rides and drive-in restaurant. But the main attraction here is a beautiful hand-carved antique wooden carousel housed in a tall, round pavilion. Nunley's Amusements here on Sunrise Highway is the last of several parks that bore the family name down through the years, and also is one of the last suburban amusement parks left on Long Island. The merry-go-round was built in 1912 by Solomon Stein and Harold Goldstein, the same pair of artists who built the famous Carousel in Central Park here in Manhattan. Originally, the Carousel at Nunley's gave rides at Canarsie Park in Brooklyn, but then was moved to Baldwin, Long Island in 1939, and has turned there ever since. It is populated with 41 horses and 1 lion. Most of the horses on this ride go up and down. In fact, they're probably the highest jumping carousel horses that you can ride anywhere. 2 ornate chariots provide seating for those who choose not to saddle up. And cheerful musical accompaniment is provided by this Wurlitzer 153 band organ. On any summer's day, hundreds of happy kids and grown-ups of all ages come by and enjoy an exciting ride on Nunley's Carousel. But the old wooden Nunley's Carousel may now be offering its final rides on its hand-carved horses, because the park will be closing forever in a few weeks, and the carousel that has delighted generations will be sold at auction shortly afterwards. You see, the owners of Nunley's Amusement Park are going to retire and want to quickly sell off the land, which has become extremely valuable over the years. The park will shut down permanently on Labor Day, and all of the rides, especially the carousel, will be put on the auction block on October 7th. Today, there are fewer than 150 antique wooden carousels left in this country, where once thousands spun. Fire, natural disasters, neglect, and the closing of hundreds of old-fashioned amusement parks have taken their toll. But within the past 20 years, dozens of wooden carousels have been lost to the auctioneer's gavel, as art collectors eagerly seek to acquire the individual horses and other carvings for their antique value, resulting in the carousel's destruction. To meet that demand, the auction house commissioned to handle the sale will offer the carousel twice. First, each horse, the lion, the band organ, and every single carved piece of the carousel will be offered for bidding in order. Then the amounts of those individual winning bids will be added up and 10% tacked on. Finally, the carousel will be offered at that new price as a single item. A successful bid on the entire carousel for that whole amount will save the carousel as a complete operating ride. If no wholesale bid comes forward, the carousel will be broken up forever, and those who place the successful individual bids will cart off with the separate pieces of the carousel, including all of the horses, never to be ridden again. This method of selling an antique carousel has been denounced by carousel preservationists all over the country, particularly those who are members of the National Carousel Association, who were the first to recognize the antique carousel as an endangered species of American art. Although everybody's having fun riding Nunley's Carousel today, you know they're all aware that soon this place will be history. The park will definitely close, although there still is the possibility that the carousel could be purchased intact at the auction and put up elsewhere. We can only hope that will happen. Meanwhile, people of all ages enjoy their last rides on the carousel at Nunley's here in Baldwin. Stay tuned!